What is a craving? Have you ever had a nicotine craving? Well, if you're a smoker, like I used to be, you've probably had a nicotine craving. What is a nicotine craving? Well, in this short video, I'm going to explain to you what I think a nicotine craving is. And as a stop smoking expert, I help people stop smoking in about 1 hour, 1 2 hour session. And I do that online with clients all over the world. Or if you're here on Vancouver Island, where I live, which is on the west coast of Canada, you can come to see me in one of my 2 offices, either in Cobble Hill or Victoria. But mostly I see clients online all over the world. And I help them to come to the understanding. They're getting their conscious, analytical, logical mind on board with that subconscious part of the mind, that massive part of the mind that is automatically making them smoke cigarettes. So what is a craving? I'm going to suggest that a craving is something that doesn't make you feel good. Isn't that right? So what is a craving? What do you think it is? It's a thought, isn't it? It's a thought that you just can't get out of your head, that you have to act upon. Otherwise, you're going to go crazy. You're going to get mad, upset, irritated, frustrated. Maybe you're going to start to eat stuff, or you're going to drink stuff, or who knows what. But it's a thought that gets implanted into your mind, and it just won't let go. That craving, that nicotine craving you think is happening, is really nothing to do with nicotine. It's just a thought. I know this to be true because women will come to me and they'll tell me, yeah, they stopped smoking a long time, actually for almost a couple of years, because they found out they were pregnant. And then when they found out they're pregnant, they just made the decision not to smoke because of the baby's health. And because of the baby's health was so important, they never smoked while they were pregnant, they never smoked while they were breastfeeding, and they actually never smoked in the beginning of the child's life. But then what happened is they went out with their girlfriends and they're out enjoying themselves, and someone always seems to have a pack of smokes. And then they get the idea, it's like, hey, I haven't had one for a long time, for like maybe even like 1.5 or 2 years. Why don't you give me one of those and let me try it out? And yeah, I used to smoke. And they take a cigarette and they're reminded of the taste in their mouth, and maybe they even cough. But they're with their friends and they're having fun, so they continue holding the cigarette and taking a little drag here and there. And before you know it, they've gone off and bought themselves a pack of cigarettes for just in case, so they're not bumming cigarettes from their friends anymore, or they're just in case having it there, just in case they get stressed or worried or they want to relax. And before you know it, they're right back to smoking. And they go, oh my God, I'm addicted to the cigarettes. I'm addicted to the nicotine. But the nicotine was out of their body after only like a day or 2 or 3. What was going on? All of a sudden, they think they had a nicotine craving, and that's what made them go back to smoking. What's really going on is the words that people use create thoughts in their mind. And the thoughts then are either positive or negative. There's only really 2 feelings in the world, positive or negative. And that positive or negative feeling is going to create the result. So if the result makes you feel better when you have the cigarette, you've satisfied it, and that thought can go away, the feelings can go away, and it's just all neutral until you get the idea again about having a cigarette. And let's say you don't want to smoke. Maybe you've been trying to stop smoking, but that thought is there. And the only way to make it shut up, go away, is to go smoke a cigarette. And you're in the never-ending loop of a smoker that smokes for years, for decades. I never seem to be getting off of the treadmill of smoking, of buying cigarettes, smoking cigarettes, having cigarettes, needing cigarettes. I'm going to share with you one of the very best things that you can do with yourself so you can create the ideas that make you feel good and getting you the results that you want. And I think that you're watching this video because you want to know how to stop smoking. Here it goes. Change your words to speak about what you want. When you speak about the things that you want, it creates thoughts in your mind. And if those things that you want make you feel good, then your mind, your conscious and subconscious mind, will direct you towards those actions that will get the results of everything that you want. Speak about the things that you want. Create the thoughts in your mind that make you feel good. Get those things and let that be your new pattern. What people do with nicotine cravings is they speak about the things they don't want. Watch my video about the words don't, not, and no, how empowering they are to create the things that you don't want in your life to make you feel negative. So speak about the things you do want. I'm sure you want health, vitality, youthfulness, maybe some extra money in your pocket. Maybe you want to smell good. Maybe you don't want to worry about your current health situation. Maybe you don't want to worry about your future health situation. Maybe you want to be the role model for the people in your life, your children, your grandchildren. Maybe you're just sick and tired of being controlled by cigarettes and the habit and the tobacco companies and the whole industry. Maybe you just don't want to age. Maybe you've got your own reason. But if you start saying, I don't want to be controlled, I don't want to be sick, I don't want to be tired, I don't want to age, I don't want to stink, I don't want to crave, I don't want to be spending my money on cigarettes, you're speaking about the things you don't want. Speak about the things you do want. I have a document that I share with all my clients, and on this document, it has about 9 different things about things that people do want. Try this on for size. Speak about how I am now and forever free. Now you're free from being, well, I'm not allowed to say the word slave to a habit that you hate because it's not politically correct anymore, but it's true. You've been working for the tobacco companies for how many years? Imagine walking away from them, no longer an employee to them, giving up your life. You are now and forever free. Say this, I am now and forever free. I am now and forever free. Just feel the feelings, the feel-good feelings that thought gives you. How about this? I choose a long and healthy life. I choose a long and healthy life. I like the idea of a long and healthy life. A life full of abundance. A life full of connection. And did you know that there is always something better to do than to smoke? There's always something better than to do than to smoke. There's always something better to do. And nothing I do requires a cigarette. It's not the truth. Nothing I do requires a cigarette. You don't need a cigarette to drive a car. You don't need a cigarette to do your work. You don't need a cigarette to study. Did you notice all of a sudden, as I said, I don't need, or you don't need, all of a sudden you started to get the idea that you do need it. But nothing I do requires a cigarette. And by remaining a non-smoker, I let the ones I love know that they mean more to me than cigarettes ever did. Isn't that the truth? How about waking up in the morning and having the thought, I start my day with a drink of water and some slow, deep breathing, focusing in all the things that I want to create today. Does that feel good? I breathe in calmness and exhale tension. I want calmness in my life. Did you know that calmness and tension cannot coexist? I choose calmness. I am in control of my thoughts, my actions, and behaviors. I am in control of my thoughts and my actions and behaviors, and that makes me feel good. I'm Helena. I'm the Stop Smoking Lady. Reach out to me. I can help you stop smoking. I actually offer a lifetime guarantee with my work. Check out my links. They're up here. They're down there. Visit my page, thestopsmokinglady.com. You can find me on Facebook, on YouTube. But decide now to become a non-smoker for the rest of your long and healthy life. See you later.